Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and it is now officially the start of Season 2. Now you will see major changes on the borders of the world, and also a slight change in my voice potentially. Because the past couple of days I've been, I got like sick, so, but I'm back, so yeah. I'm gonna start Season 2, and what's going on with the border changes, let me explain that right now. So basically, there's three countries that are super overpowered: Switzerland, Ireland, and the Alien Kingdom. Those three countries are back in the World War II days with modern techniques and all their modern stuff. So, say you lived in Switzerland in 2023, which is the year where I'm recording, then yeah, you would be brought all the way back to around World War II era. So now we got a Mr. Mussolini guy put in power. Here's where this starts. He thought to himself, what if there was a nation I could go colonize? He already has the Libyan colony, whereas these two. So he decides to go and invade Ethiopia. He goes through trying to capture some key cities, or whatever he feels like. He doesn't know much. He's Mussolini. But yeah. Ready to do a good push in from the more northern Italian colony, and then push out. And yeah, now it's a bit of a stalemate, as the Ethiopians have kind of prepared for this kind of thing. Meanwhile, in Spain, there's currently like a civil war or something going on. I don't know the exact borders of the Civil War, so yeah, this is going to be a really rough Civil War. That's what happens when you don't do your homework. Pretty much, Franco goes and captures all the colonies in Africa. He then goes and pushes through, protecting Madrid, and setting up the front line for later in the Spanish Civil War. But yeah, let's go back up to Germany. They're devastated. Now they want to get Austria. They focus in and attack all of Austria. They managed to capture Vienna, but they don't go in the more mountainous areas. But the Austrians do manage to surrender. And the Germans also decide to invade all of Liechtenstein as well. And then they annexed all that territory. Which now the Allies are like, uh-oh, this is not looking that good. Because look at Germany. Now they're more thick than they were before. So now, since we get the alternate history, Switzerland's going to be telling the Allies that they gotta go help out in the Spanish Civil War. France decides to, but the UK doesn't, as they do not really border them in any form or shape. But the French do help them get squeezed out of Africa, as French forces emerge and go. They island hop and take all these Spanish islands, and yeah, Spanish colonies are not going to last that long. Let's go up there and take that and make a naval landing in Spain. They help out. And yeah, the Spanish Civil War is now being altered. Portugal also joins, just so I can get some lands out of this. Now Franco is pretty much dead no matter what he does. So when they go squish him down, he just decides to surrender. Then guess what? Spain is no longer under Franco's control. Which means that some of what happens in World War II has just been stopped. But in case you never knew what I was referring to, the Germans and the Soviets kind of had a civil war. Or not a civil war, a Cold War. In the Spanish Civil War, just trying to get their own sphere of influence and showing who is better. Now Germany's going to get really, really cocky, and they're going to demand the Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia. These lands. Again, I do not have an accurate map right in front of me, and Switzerland says do not accept it. That will only strengthen the Germans. So they do have a meeting, and they decided not to give it to the Germans. Which then, Hitler declares war. So he goes and occupies Sudetenland areas. Because, well, there's ethnic Germans in there. He doesn't want them to get hurt, does he? Which then means that he's gotta go down and send all those ethnic Germans to the front lines. Pushes out. And yeah. Around here is where they decided just to surrender. Also, if you like the new style in the series, as I decided I wanted to change the style of the series up quite a bit. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, as it would help me know whether the series is going to be good or not. Now the Germans have left the puppet state, which means that we're going to need a lighter red. But now Switzerland is selling their more advanced tech to the Allies, which then gets Italy and Germany angry, which means that they are going to go back in there. What they didn't know is that Switzerland moved all their tech to the alien kingdom, which nobody really recognizes, but they do technically exist. So yeah, this is what's happening. In Ireland, just like that one little kid that's just in the corner, not really doing much. Let's take a look at the Italian-Ethiopian War. We see the Italians push back out. And capture a bit more territory. And then push up, get an encirclement, and make a bigger one, which they just decide to surrender. managed to keep doing encirclements until, yeah, Ethiopia just surrenders. Just right there. And now they got another Italian colony. The Italians are looking mighty strong, even though they're very incompetent. But now let's look at what Japan's doing. Japan had just realized that they created an incident over here in Manchuria during the Chinese Civil War. They somehow attacked like a Japanese town, I guess, which then justifies their cause, the Japanese cause, to then invade them. They managed to get quite far in this war before they start to run into resource problems. So if you have no more resources to do this war, then you kind of can't. But yeah, they just kind of lunged at the Manchurians. So with those little lunges, they managed to capture quite a bit more land until all of Manchuria just kind of surrenders. And Japan decides to make that all a puppet state instead of just directly annexing it. The Italians decide that because of the Adriatic Sea, they would want to, go occupy Albania. So that's what they go and did. Now, all Switzerland, Ireland, and the Alien Kingdom have all gotten involved in warning that the Germans are about to invade Poland in the next episode. Yeah, that's right, next episode. So I need to keep this series all not one episode long. So if you like this episode, be sure to hit that like button. And if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe and comment what you would want to see in the future. And goodbye!